Hi everyone, I hope you are. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, I'm just going to show you why I'm still bullish on XRP. You know, in these pullbacks, they don't bother me, and I'm just buying more XRP. Okay, a lot of people say I'm a madman, but I think that you're coiling up here in some kind of flag, and I think you're getting a price compression as you get close to the apex here, looking on the monthly time frame. And I do expect, you know, and again, there's no guarantees, but once we start to break this level of resistance right now that we're up against, we'll keep rolling into. Once we do start to close out above that, that could be an extremely bullish statement for XRP that we are breaking out, and we're looking at that big push and that impulsive move at a bare minimal to around about $4.50. So I'll go through this with you that you know, a lot of people forget to zoom out, okay, and they get bogged down with the current day price action. So you know, we're looking at this resistance here. We've been looking at it for a very long time. That I do think if we start to come up and we start to break out and close and back test, boom, you're looking at your beautiful impulsive move here for XRP, and I do think you'll be on that white line at an absolute minimal. Okay, and some people call me crazy and some people call me mad, but on the monthly time frame here, this is why I'm still buying XRP, because you're coiling up here basically. Okay, you're coiling up in a huge pattern here, which is basically a bull flag. Okay, this is your impulsive breakout. You're coiling up over a series of months, well, over a year now. We've been coiling up really close to this apex. Okay, now obviously anything can happen. If we do start to come down and we start to lose this support and come down like this, then this green trend line would be the key level of support for me. But I don't necessarily envision it. I think that's a deep correction. And, you know, if we do start to come down, then you're invalidating this coiling up, this price compression of this flag, where you do start to break out eventually. Okay, and with that, you can see you rolling out. And, you know, with that, you could start to say, okay, well, this is your key low, and you can't lose that, because you can see that if you do start to fall out of this and start to close outside, you're going to start to lose these lows. And for me, these are your rock solid lows right now that you put in for XRP last year. Okay, and this is what I'm targeting. I was targeting exactly that. I was targeting that on the absolute dollar and cent when you was down here. Okay, when I was making videos for everyone, you know, that video went viral and it won me a lot of subscribers, because at that point XRP met the 1618 and then came in for its retracement. Okay, so you know, this is perfectly healthy market structure, and people don't realize that, because I'll show you right now. You've got a low there that you put in Corona. Okay, that was your low, so this was your high, and then what happened is you come up. Okay, you came up like that, you made another higher high, and then you came down with a capitulation of the SEC coming out and things like that, but you still made a higher low. Then it's at this point you caught up. Okay, just like you did here, you caught up like that, and when you broke out, you absolutely broke out the 1618, which I'm going to show you, and then you came back to support. Okay, with a big sell-off for obviously the SEC, but at this point you start to come back up, caught up. Once you broke that high, look at the power, look at the volume. Okay, the same with this. Look, when you break the high, look at the power of the volume to the 1618. This is a monthly time frame, so it's when you start to come up and you take on that high and you start to take that high, you're going to see a big volume there. You're going to see a big massive candle. Now I don't necessarily think we're going to do something like this. We're going to break out, like, yay, and take off. I think we might start to break out, fall back, break out, fall back, run into that as resistance, and then boom, we're up there. Okay, but again, nothing I say is financial advice, but I'm just going to go through with you what I'm looking at here for XRP, which is why I still remain bullish. So like I said to you, we've got a series of higher highs and higher lows at the moment, because this is your new high, and right now this is your new low. And what you're doing, you're coiling up here. Okay, looking for the continuation in a coiling up continuation consolidation pattern, which is essentially a massive bull flag. Okay, this is your breakout, this is your bull flag, you're looking to continue. So people are getting really fearful and really bearish, but you've not lost them lows yet. They're your key lows that you put in last summer to say, okay, well, this is no longer retracement, this is a reversal wave. Okay, and with that, you're going to start to retrace deeper here, coming down, losing these lows, creating a big monster reversal wave. Okay, coming down to these lows, and it's really important that this low that we put in December 2020 has to hold, because if not, then you're creating a bigger reversal wave, losing this low. Okay, so this is healthy market structure, and I can't stress to you enough. Okay, people think hopium and, you know, and XRP is a scam and things like that, but you've got your low, you've got your high low, you've got your high, you've got your higher high. That's bullish market structure. Okay, and all this is consolidation before continuation. To invalidate that, you've got to lose these lows like this, come down, lose these lows, start to come down, take them lows out, and then boom, you know, you're down there, and God knows where you're going to go. I can tell you straight away for impulsive and you know, retracements here using Fibonacci, where you will go if you start to come down and you lose that low. You're looking at a minimal 3-cent XRP token. Do I envision it? Absolutely not. Okay, but anything can happen. You know, this is the markets, it's crazy, it's volatile. I've taught you this, but right now you're coiling up, you're looking for continuation of the trend which you were in, which is an uptrend, my friend. There's your low, there's your high low, there's your high low, and right now you're coming back, you're holding this low, you lose that low, down you go. Okay, because you will be in a reversal wave from that point as well. Let me show you, because look, this is your impulsive move from there to there, and that's your reversal wave target. So if there is a big crash here for XRP and Bitcoin, and you start to come like this and you lose this support which you're holding over a year, and you got this resistance over a year calling up in this flag, okay, price compression, if you start to come down, you sweep these lows that you put in last summer at 51 cents, you're creating something called a reversal wave here, and with that your minimal target is going to be down here on the 1618, okay, which could be a retest of this green trend line if it happens. Now that would have to hold, okay, because if it doesn't, then you start to come down any deeper and lose these lows, you're creating a monster reversal wave here, okay, coming down, losing, boom, and I've just shown you 3 cent target, okay, not the target at the minute because you're actually in an uptrend, okay, and it's hard to understand that, but you are actually in an uptrend. Now just here, okay, from this low of the Corona dump, from there to there, you know, we was able to meet the 1618 target, you know, and you can see the volume, look at the push in the candle, look when you break that high just there, when you get through the 1 fib, boom, 1618 target met, retrace, okay, so this instance here, you ran into this resistance and you came back to this low, you retraced, impulsive, corrective, called up, impulsive, corrective. Do you understand that? You're in a corrective wave, you're in a corrective move right now, coming back to support, looking to hold the lows. So it's at this point I was making the videos for you that from there to there, that was your 1618 target. Look at that, dollar and cent met, boom, and right now you're retracing back to this low. So yeah, it could get nasty, you know, there's absolutely no guarantees you could fall out of this, but providing you never lose that low down there at 17 cents, which is quite a deep retracement, don't necessarily envision it, but you know, you've got this kind of flag in this apex that you're calling up, this potentially looks like you're calling up for some kind of break of resistance here, but again, there's no guarantees, because if Bitcoin shits the bed and capitulates, then XRP will follow suit and start to come down deeper, retracing to that low, and this is a big deep retracement and anticipated, okay, which would actually offer opportunity in my opinion, but again, nothing to say is financial advice. But right now what I'm looking at is this scenario playing out, calling up, holding support, break resistance, fall back to support, and you start to attack them highs, okay, because this 1618 target was met, this 1618 target was met, no one was believing when I was telling you. Right now I wasn't making videos here unfortunately for you, okay, but it was my target, and right here we're calling up, and this is my next target, this minimal white line, because if this is your low and you hold this low right now for XRP, from here, from there to there, you're on that white line because of the 1618. Remember, I've just gone through this with you. High, low, broke the high, 1618 met, retrace. You got your high, you got your low, came up, this high was broke, 1618 met. Right now, you've got your high, you've got your low, you're calling up, you come up, you break the 1 fib, you're on the 1618 bare minimal, and who knows what XRP can do at that point. You know, goes exponential, goes parabolic because you're breaking the all-time high. You know, it could absolutely go insane. So this is why I would say to you, zoom out. If in doubt, zoom out, okay? There's no guarantees, but what I'm looking for here is hold this pattern, even if it comes down, you know, and holds and closes inside of this, great. If it starts to close outside of this and below the 55 on the monthly, that's negative, and you are coming down, you're going to lose these lows, and you're looking at a big monster reversal wave, which I've just gone through with you. Your target would be, and this is no guarantees, by the way, nothing's guaranteed, okay, it's all support and resistance. From there to there, you'll be looking at least 27 cents, okay, but again, that's ultra bearish mode, and that's a very deep retracement. Don't necessarily envision it, but because I don't envision it doesn't mean it can't happen, okay? So hold this support, break out this resistance over the next few months. It's getting really close to the apex here. Look at this, okay? If you hold this trend line as well and the 55 EMA, you're calling up, breakout, beautiful on that white line eventually. So that's XRP, okay? I hope you enjoyed that update, but it's always good to just zoom out and have a sort of, you know, broadened view of what you're looking at in the charts, okay? It kind of gives a game away. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.